about this. This is called the post game. The skies are darkened, as the pawn was talking about. There's like ash on the air. You might be able to see a little bit of black specks floating. They're pretty faint. But enemies have been increased. Yes, this is a goblin. And you might recall how much more damage I was doing to him before. And this is my new and improved sword I'm using against them. The post game is incredibly more difficult. Only in reasonable amounts though. Like it's more than something you can handle at this point. But their drops have been increased as well to represent that. So they drop more money, they have different types of drops, like Night Terror Horn. And I believe there's like only one, maybe two tiers, if at all, of gear above what I already have. Yes, these. Normally there would be no wolves in this area, even. There we are. This ability, the spin, it is called... what is it called? Dragon's Maw. This. It is the selling point for being able to play a fighter without a shield. It's incredibly powerful.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
Bah.
Perhaps we'll find ores of use.
I'm gonna go kill that Gore Chimera. It's a little too close to home. The sword spin, the Dragon's Maw, yeah. It is a rank 7 or 8 unlock. The first one, not the final one. It's the final ability you unlock for the fighter. And then at rank 9, you get the improved version. Excuse me, I'm just gonna get this. Hey. Just gonna take off this snake tail. Come on. Alright. I can't see anything. Alright. That's the goat dead. I don't know if you've ventured far into the water, but don't. Gene's over there using the most powerful boss killing attack right now. But because that half of the Gore Chimera is incredibly resistant to damage, she's doing virtually no damage. Alright, good job everybody. But no, you won't be able to get the skill until rank 7 or 8, and then the final version, Dragon's Maw, at rank 9. I got it in my mid-20s or high 20s. So it took a minute. but it was worth it. That and the fighter stats per level are not bad by any means. So it wasn't like I was truly lacking for anything, except for ranged. But a fighter gets that problem anyway.
This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters.
Oh yeah, undead can appear during the day now. Give me that holy. I prefer holy against undead, actually. I'll probably get back to town and change abilities, so I no longer get this fire enchantment on my weapon. It's not bad, but there are more and more creatures that are resistant to fire.
Find all who hear it. That's all. Very worth the effort.
Nah. Nope, undead. Yeah, see, the fire doesn't really help much. Oh. See, it's just weapon damage against them. There's no fire damage for my benefit against these. Damn. Fire works well against undead, well enough, but yeah, as the pawn said, they're weak to light, to holy damage.
Fire only urges them on.
Can I? And there he goes. Oh yeah, Mystic Knight can buff their own weapons, and they have different buffs. There's actually a unique buff for the Mystic Knight. I can't remember what it's called. I want to say it's Anguish, but it is a nice buff. They can also buff their shields to be, as well, unique buffs. Eh. The Mystic Knight also gets an ability called, I think it's Magic Cannon, but they spawn an orb, and anything that hits it that is them or an ally's damage creates magic orbs from the cannon. And you can spawn more than one of these at a time. And it is incredible ranged damage. Ugh. Ugh. Off me. Be gone, wolf. But, holy weapons causing me to heal myself. Oh, Lord. No, no wolf. Okay. Alright. I'll take that. Hehehehe. But it, get off my pawn. Ow. Oh.
That's all.
I mean, if you're worried about buffs on your weapons, you can always have a mage pawn to back you up.
I'll heal your wounds.
Even sorcerers can buff weapons. I don't know if they get every buff available to them that the mages have.
We'll likely face ambush here. Stay watchful.
That is a big tree.
It is difficult to walk such a narrow path.
I pray the day monsters no longer
I
haunt
do
the
hope we have
waters.
another tier of
The sea is close.
equipment available. I still can't remember if it's actually available or not. But yeah, that's a good example of, hey, rude. Alrighty.
The road splits here. Be doubly sure of which the sea is to our side.
Yeah, no. Mages and their buffs tend to be a little slow on the buff. It's definitely not too fast. But that's just the AI in general. They're rarely assertive in most situations. It also might be your pawn's inclination, which can be a huge factor. If you don't know about inclinations
Quite the grand structure.
in detail, that might be something worth actually, well, focusing on for a bit. When you make the pawn, the questions affect the inclinations. It matters more about the inclination that it pertains to rather than answering, I want a white steed, or a lover, or whatever the questions might mean. Because what the inclination means actually changes how your pawn will function in combat. Like, my pawn is a utilitarian, so she cares more about strategies in combat. Which means she's more likely to buff and cure debilitations. And the next is, I believe, Medicant, which means she wants to heal. She's meant to be pure support. Let me turn it on my lantern.
Watch your step. Goblin king, perhaps?
So, funny thing. Not that it changes anything about the game, as far as gameplay is concerned, but goblins are actually close related to plants than animals. Just a random bit of trivia. The horns that naturally grow on their head are actually not horns, but... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of all things to run into here. Please don't frenzy, please don't frenzy. Please don't frenzy, please don't frenzy. Yes. Yeah, that move right there by the Strider is the boss killer move. It's incredibly powerful damage.
Counter after it strikes.
Is there truly no easier way to cross this mountain?
Like, with how powerful Jean is, if she were to jump on a Dragon Heart,
This path runs
like the actual full Dragon's Heart, and use that ability, she might have to use the ability twice to kill it.
We're near half between the encampment and the
Maybe.
capital, I'd walk.
Twice. It's that powerful. But she's also level 70 something, so that's a big factor.